Hello students, standard 6th. Today we are going to start chapter number 5 in mathematics. That is the understanding elementary shapes. Now around us we can see different type of shapes. Some are made up of the straight lines, made up of the curves. Then with them they are making corners, they have edges and planes, closed curves, open curves, etc., etc., etc. Also we learn about the different like lines, line segments, angles, triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, circles, etc. These are the different shapes. Now we know that all of them will have different sizes, different measurements, etc. So in this chapter we are going to develop some tools that can be used to compare some of the figures, some of the shapes. First of all, measuring the line segments. You know what is a line segment? Actually, this line segment is a portion of a line, limited portion. Because we know that line is going both the sides without stopping. Means it is going on and on, never ending. But if you take limited part of that line, that is known as the line segment. And the line segment can be measured because it is not going indefinitely, because it is a limited part. So now, what is the measurement actually? Measure of each line segment is a unique number, which is known as the length of the line segment. So, measure is a unique number. So, every line segment is connected with a unique number, which is the measurement of it, and it is known as the length of that particular line segment. Now, sometimes we need to compare two line segments. Compare means to decide that which line segment is longer and which is shorter. Means whose length is more and whose length is less. So there are several ways, many ways, different ways for the comparison. The first, without any tools, without anything using, simple method, that is the method of comparison by observation. Means just by the observation you look at them and then you try to compare them, that line segment can be bigger, the other one can be smaller, or like that. Now, if you compare by the observation, then what difficulties can be there? Look at here. Here two figures are drawn. In figure 1, line segment AB and line segment CD, and in figure 2 also there are line segment AB and line segment CD. Now here you can see that in the figure 1, you can easily compare them only by observation because there is a big difference in the length. So by observation only you can directly tell that line segment AB is longer and line segment CD is shorter. Means length of AB is more than the length of line segment CD. Here the comparison is very simple because it is a quite difference in the length which is visible. But if you see in the line segment shown in the figure number 2, maybe a quite difference, very a small difference, then it looks the same, but maybe they cannot be of the same length. So here in this situation, only by observation it is difficult to compare these two line segments. It means that we need more accurate method, better method than the observation, because every time, especially when there is a minor difference in their length, very short, in this situation it is not easy to compare them. So we need a better method so that we can compare them. The next method is the comparison by tracing. You know that in the drawing we use the tracing papers. It is like a translucent paper which is used to copy the figures. Now, if you want to compare the two line segments, what we have to do? For example, if you want to compare the line segment AB and line segment CD, you have to put that tracing paper along on this line segment AB and trace it, and then pick up that tracing paper, and that traced part you have to put on the other line segment DC. Now, by this method it is better than this comparison, but in this situation also there will be difficulties, like it depends how accurately you copy, you trace that line segment. Maybe the tracing is little extra or little less, and then you compare, then there is a chance of getting wrong. Similarly, it is other way also difficult, that every time when you want to compare, you have to trace different line segments and then put it on the other one. If you want to compare other one, you have to trace again. So it is a very difficult thing also. So that is also not a comfortable method. So now there is the other third method. Third method is comparison using a ruler and a divider. Now everybody is familiar with the ruler. We know that the rulers can be of the different size. In your compass box, the small size of ruler is there, and there are big rulers are also available. Now if you see both the edges of the ruler, you can see here on the both the edges there are some marks, both the edges, because there are different units on the different edges there. So now if you check one of the sides of your ruler in your compass box, then each part means the total length are marked with equal 15 parts. Or if it is a beaker like this, there will be 30 equal parts on one of the edges. And each of that part has the length of 1 centimeter. Other side there is inches. We are not going to that side. So the one of the side, either it is 15 centimeter in the small ruler, and in the bigger one there is 30 parts. And as I told you, each part is of the length 1 centimeter. But now we can say that length will be always not in the whole numbers, like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter, because there is a particular space between that 1 centimeter length also. So now if you observe the edge again, then each centimeter, that all the 15 parts or the 30 parts are divided into 10 sub parts. It means between 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 also. You will see the marks, the lines are drawn. And there are 10 sub parts are made. And that each part has the length 1 millimeter, mm. So how many millimeter can make 1 centimeter? You can see that there are 10 parts. It means the 10 millimeter when combined together, then it will make 1 centimeter. So there is a relation between them, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Now how can we use this ruler to measure the length of the given line segment for the comparison? So what we have to do, on the line segment AB, suppose this is my line segment AB here. If I want to measure the length of this line segment AB, I have to place this ruler on this line segment such that, what must I do? That 0 marks here is along with the point A here, exactly like that. So I have to put like that, that 0 marks is exactly on point A. And then you have to place it along the line segment AB. And then check at B which marks is here. I can see here that after the 19 centimeter, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 marks are there. 19 centimeter, and between 19 and 20, along with the 8th part, my ruler is there. It means that length of this line segment will be 19.8 centimeter, because there are 8 millimeters. So 19 centimeter and 8 millimeter. Then we can write down using point as 19.8 centimeter. Similarly, if you want to compare, you can use the same thing to read the another measurement, and then you can compare that which line segment is longer or shorter. Now, there is another thing also in this situation. Sometimes you will see that some rulers are very thick, some rulers are very thin, and that also can cause some errors while reading the length. Sometimes it is too thick scale, because plastic scales are sometimes very thick, sometimes very thin. Then there will be a minor difference, so there cannot be exact measurement. Other thing is also, you have to remember that when you read it, when you read the mark at the point B, then you have to position perfectly. Means your eyes must be exactly vertical just on that mark of which we are going to read. Look at the figure shown here. You can see that you have to look exactly vertical just on that mark. If you look from the other angle or the different angle, then there can be error in reading of that marks. So there is difficulties, the errors are here also by using this ruler also. So now it means there is not much error, but there are some minor errors can be. So there cannot be exactly measurement there. So to avoid these type of errors, we can use a divider. Actually, so many students don't even know what is the divider. Because every time along with your compass tools, you get that two set squares, a scale or a ruler, then that one of the rounder, and along with the rounder you get this type of tools also. It is same like the rounder, but there is both sides are having that sharp end. We don't have to insert the pencil here. So this is called the divider. And most of the students, I hope that they don't know what is the use of this divider. Actually, divider is using for measuring the accurate length of a line segment. I'm going to show you how can we do that. To find the length of a line segment exactly. Suppose this is the line segment AB here. Now if I want to exact measurement of that, I have to make it wide such that you can see that there are two ends of this divider. I have to take it in my hand and put one of the end exactly on point A like that. Then I have to make it wide such that the other point comes on the point B. You can see now as I put it, one point at A and the other end point at point B. Now when you lift it, make sure that this adjustment does not get disturbed. It should not be more wide or less wide. Exactly, and then you have to take a ruler. You have to take a ruler and put one of the end again on the zero and read where it is ending, the other point. And that will be your exact measurement of the line segment. So that is the best way to use ruler along with the divider. So as I told you, divider must be widened, make wide such that the both ends come exactly on point A and point B. And then without disturbing it, you have to lift it there and then put on the scale such that one of the end stays at point A and point 0 on the ruler, and then read the mark at the other tip, and that will be the exact accurate length of the line segment. So here we are going to finish today's session in which we learn the three different methods of comparison of the line segments. And It is will be followed by PDF file. You can write down these things and read it properly. Any questions, queries, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.